for a three. Artest with one of his rare misses. So Brandon Roy hits a three-pointer with just over a second left to play in the first quarter. And for the first time since this series started, these Portland fans have something to cheer about as the Trailblazers win the first 12 minutes. One of the rare leads for the Portland Trailblazers in this series. Kyle Lowry has checked into the game now for Aaron Brooks. Brooks took only 2 shots in the first quarter, made 1 for 2. Sergio Rodriguez in the game, along with Fernandez. Inside on the baseline. And they're going with both centers now, Prisbilla and Oden.
Yeah, they got the Twin Towers out there now to try to play bigger than the Rockets.
Yeah, the Rockets just packed the paint.
Outlaw taking it over Yao Ming.
The Rockets have got to respond to the run that the Blazers are making. Otherwise, this crowd is going to run them right out of the building.
Right now, Portland has been doing a much better job in the paint area. The Rockets destroyed them in the paint last game. Outlaw with the foul on Lowry. So Lowry, Landry, Shane Battier, Yao Ming, and Von Wafer for Houston. Fernandez out on Wafer. Oden will pick up Yao. Prisbilla will guard Landry. So we have not seen this Portland lineup in this series so far. Von Wafer to the basket. And the block by Prisbilla, but he'll get 2 free throws.
See, the Trailblazers are playing aggressive defense, and they're trying to get in front of Yao. So the Rockets are going to need guys like Von Wafer to penetrate against that defense. When they're playing, when they're overplaying, if you can get by that first line of defense, you're going to have a lane to the basket.
And Von Wafer's quick enough to get by his first guy, and he can attack the basket all night long.
That is the second foul on Greg Oden. As Scola and Brooks look on.
And both of those guys were phenomenal in game 1. Scola and Brooks.
Artest has picked it up for Houston offensively. Artest had 15 of Houston's 28 points in the first quarter. Rodriguez and Fernandez both from the Spanish national team. Outlaw with the jumper with a miss. And the rebound goes to Lowry on the run.
Rockets have got numbers.
Lowry gets the foul and he's called for traveling.
Let me tell you something. If you make that call with all that contact, you got to be looking to make that call. Because that was definitely a foul.
Wouldn't you say the contact forced him to travel?
Exactly. That's a bad call.
Well, one thing that can happen in a situation like this, when the fans are this loud and aggressive, officials can kind of get caught up in that.
That foul was made on Yao Ming from about 20 feet out.
By who? None other than Joey Crawford.
That's number 2 on Yao Ming. Well, I guess they could try to foul him out here.
Fouls on Yao, and Joey Crawford is not even in the frame of view here.
If he called that on Yao, Yao can get a foul every time down the floor.
Outlaw trying to draw a foul. There's Yao with the rebound, and he had to take Oden up with him. Von Wafer goes around Fernandez. And a block by Outlaw. Good recovery by Travis Outlaw. And Fernandez stepped out of bounds. Right in front of Nate McMillan.
Here's Von Wafer taking it in, and Outlaw with the block takes it to the backboard, which you can do. If the ball were to hit the backboard first, then it would be a goaltender. Outlaw's a very, very athletic player.
6'9", and he's very long, and he hustles.
Portland was called for delay of the game. Von Wafer. Rockets have lost their ball movement, fellas.
Well, I like to see him attack the basket as opposed to making that turnover. You had a wide open shot at the free throw line if you just stop and pop. That's your Von Wafer.
Yep. And that's his game.
Yep.
Oden. Gonna work on Yao. Inside. Oden. Jump hook. Yao with good defense. Tipped outside.